Hello everyone, welcome to another video with my life in the middle. This is your girl Lanisha, and y'all, we have a lot to talk about. Let's see how much we can get through today. I think I'm going to try to make a bunch of videos today while I have the time, and let's see how much we can get through before something else comes up, okay? But first and foremost, let's talk about Louis Vuitton. So if y'all been watching my videos, you know that I have developed a love for a particular P9, right? And I decided, man, I really, really like this P9. But I've never actually seen any P9s in person. So I decided when I went to Paris, if they have it available, I was going to ask to see one and try it on and feel one, because a lot of people have said, if you don't want to buy that bag, don't touch it. Needless to say, I did try one on in Paris. I really did like it. So I decided, okay, you know what? I am going to let my sales associate know here locally that I'm interested in the P9. I'm not quite sure how the whole process of that goes. I know you have to be nominated and it has to be approved and all this stuff. I really wasn't sure how the process went, but I let her know that I would be interested. So a couple of months later, I want to say, she texted me and let me know that my name has come up to be able to get a P9 and that I would need to pay, the full amount up front. And then after that, I will wait a couple of months to receive my bag. Now, when she texted me that, y'all, I had that money. I did not have that money. I did not have that money for no Louis Vuitton. So I told her, I'm sorry, I don't have the money right now. I just don't. Okay, she said, no worries. I'm just going to tell them to put your name on the bottom of the list and let's see, how long it takes for your name to come back up. Y'all, why a couple of weeks later, she texted me again and said, hey, your name came up, are you ready? And I'm like, no ma'am. No ma'am, I don't have the money. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna get this bag because, if this my name keep coming up when I don't have the money, I mean, eventually they're just gonna be like, girl, you can't afford a bag, stop, we're not gonna put your name back on this list, right? So I was like, oh my God. Or then I thought, okay, maybe I should wait till I have the money and, put the money away. Once I put the money away, then tell them, hey, can you put my name on the list? But then my fear with that is, if I wait till I have the money, put the money away, and then tell them to put my name on the list, that it may take months for my name to come back up. And in those months, something may have happened wherein I end up using the money for something else. That's just the honest truth. Because let me tell y'all, I'm good for that. I am good for putting the money away for a specific thing. And then I'm like, somebody call me and say, hey, I need help with this. Or, hey, I'm in trouble. And I'm like, well, I have this money put away and it's for a bag, so it's not for something important. So I guess I can sacrifice it to help so-and-so or do so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, no. My money needs to be tied up. If my money is not tied up, y'all, it's going to get spent. And it may not get spent with shopping. It might get spent with life, So anyway, I was just like, oh, I'm just not going to get this bag. And I don't know why it was like troubling me so much about the possibility of not getting the bag and, oh my God, I'm going to miss my opportunity or whatever. But it was troubling me. So I talked about it to my, my sales associate, and I told her how I was feeling. Now, y'all, over the past 2 years, my Louis Vuitton sales associate and I, we tight. We real tight. Okay. She's not just like a friend. She's not just my sales associate. She's my big sis. She is my big sis. I love this woman. I really do. I'm telling you, my old Hermes sales associate and my Louis Vuitton sales associate, they are like family, okay? Family. I digress. And by the way, if you don't want to hear all this story time, you can just skip ahead, okay? Just skip ahead. But I had this conversation with her and I told her, what was happening and stuff. And she said, okay, don't worry about it, girl. Don't worry about it. I got you. All right. So months went by and we are now in, I want to say early February of 2026. And she sent me a picture, right? She sent me a picture of of a P9. And the picture was of the P9, the color that I wanted. So I was like, oh my God, whose bag is that? When are they coming to pick it up? Can I come and see it in person before, the person come and pick it up? Because I really want to see this bag in person. I've never actually seen the color. I've never seen, the size, this particular color and size in person. So whose bag it is, when they come in to pick it up, let me pass by the store real quick and look at it before they go. And when I said that, she started to laugh and she said, girl, it's for you. For who? For who? For me? How was it for me? How was it for me? I did not give Louis Vuitton any money. So how is it for me? She said, don't worry. When you're ready, let me know. Y'all. When I tell y'all I was so excited, I was so excited. I was in my office and I could have screamed how excited I was. I was so excited. So I told her, hey, listen, no problem. I was going to get my bonus from work the following week. So I was like, hey, I shall be there next week. Okay. She said, no problem. So the following week, I told my husband, I'm like, listen, this was happened, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to go and pick up this bag. My husband's like, how much is the bag? I told him. He was like, for a Speedy? Seriously, Lanisha? You gonna spend that kind of money on a Speedy? I was like, listen, you don't understand. It's not just a Speedy. It's a P9 Speedy. It's Pharrell Williams. It's full leather. It's a thing, right? And he's like, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. I asked him if he wanted to come with me. At first he was hesitant, but then he decided to come with me and we went to go pick up the bag. Now, granted, I was nervous. I was nervous because in my mind, I don't know how they managed to get the bag into store and hold it for me. I don't know if somebody had bought the bag and then returned it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And to be honest, I don't care to know. Okay. But I was nervous because the fact that, they thought of me and was willing to hold it for me. I was very touched by that. And, I could be crazy. It could be fool because at the end of the day, I'm going to pay them my money. Right. But I digress again. But I was very touched by that. And I was worried that what if I actually see this bag in person and I don't like it? Then what? After I had my name come up twice and I did not have the money. And here it is now. A bag is being held for me. And I come up in there and I don't like the bag. What am I going to do? Because, the obvious answer would be thanks, but no thanks, and not take the bag. And obviously they will sell it to someone else. Come on, somebody else is going to buy it, right? But I kind of just felt crappy, doing that because I felt like they be my sales associate and maybe the store manager or whoever, they took a chance and to try to save this bag for me. So if I now do that, that would be kind of shitty, and that's just how I looked at it. So I was a bit nervous. Because it's too much money to be spending just so I don't feel shitty. You know what I'm saying? So either way, but I was a bit nervous. And so my husband went with me and we got there. And when we got there, she took us back to the private room and she took the bag out. And when I said, OMG, I loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I was giddy. Listen, in my excitement, taking a picture, recording, doing any of that is the last thing on my mind. So I'm sorry that I did not capture that moment to share with y'all. But I've always been the type of person that I live in the moment. So y'all just gonna have to hear the backstory. But I was so excited. The bag is beautiful, so beautiful. Pictures do not do this bag justice. And even when I reveal this bag to you, it's not gonna give it justice other than seeing it in person. But nevertheless, even my husband was impressed. He was impressed and he was like, okay, I can see why you wanted this bag. I can see it. So I got his, stamp of approval and we purchased the bag. Okay. And I was on cloud nine. It was a great experience. Super excited. But that day wasn't over. Little did I know that just maybe an hour, 2 hours later, something else big was about to happen. Yep. But that's for another video. So I know I hate when people tease stuff in YouTube videos, and now I'm doing it. But hey, trust me, it's a good one. So I had already done this unboxing, so I will insert that video of me doing the original unboxing here, and then I'm going to do the reveal, okay? Because as you may have figured out, I got this bag over a month ago. All right. Now that you've seen the unboxing, you've seen the bag, here's the reveal. Let's talk about the bag a little bit more. Oh my God. Here she is. Yes, yes, yes. I love this bag. My God. Let me bring it up closer. Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty? Okay, so she's obviously stuffed with her cushion. So let's take her cushion out. And once we take the cushion out, you're gonna see how just nice and squishy she is. She's such a squishy, soft bag. I mean, oh, love her. So this is the Speedy P9 30, right? I wanted a 30. I like bigger bags. I like big slouchy bags, and so I felt like a 30 would be the best size for me. When I went to Paris and I tried on the P9, it was a 25, and that size isn't bad actually. I felt like this 25 looked good on me, but I feel like this I will get more versatility out of, like, right? So I can use this as a travel bag, as as a carry-on on my travel bag. I can use this as a daily bag. I can use this in a lot of different ways, where the 25 would be more of a day-to-day bag, but not a very good travel bag. So the inside is completely leather lined. You can see that plaque in there. And the plaque says Speedy 30, the sun is shining on us P. And it has Louis Vuitton in there. It does have a zipper pocket on one side and two slip pockets. Let's turn it this way. Two slip pockets on the other side. Here it is. This is the pouch that it comes with. The pouch is currently latched onto like a key ring in the bag, and you can take it off. I don't know if it's big enough to wear as a wristlet. Let me see. Yeah, it'll be too small to wear as a wristlet, but it's a nice little pouch, good size. Again, also the pouch is also leather lined. There's no internal slip pockets or anything in the pouch. I still have, some stickers on here, which I will remove. I mean, whew, whew. So what else can I tell you? It has that little emblem, hidden emblem, which for this one, it's the lobster. My nails match the bag, y'all. That was not on purpose. See, it was meant to be, okay? So yeah, what else can I tell you? It does have the lock. It comes with a lock on the side. The key is in this clochette. What else? It does come with a luggage tag, which I got stamped with my initials. So I will show you that. So there it is on the bottom where my fingers are, my other initials. So yeah, so that's the luggage tag that you can open up and put your information in there if you so choose. I need to put this on the bag. Now that I think of it, is there supposed to be, oh, here it is. So this is the connection for the luggage tag already on the bag. So I will put that on a little bit later. So yeah, yes, This is my Speedy P9 in the size 30. Now the color, I mean, why I was so drawn to the color. I thought this color was just so, I don't know, very rich looking, very elegant, very different. You know, it was gold. I felt like this color can go with a lot more stuff rather than a bright color that can only serve like a pop of color. But I felt like this gold is a neutral, right? Also, the name of the gold color, which I can't pronounce, but I'll put it down below. I like what it stands for. I like what it means. And it means that it's a Japanese word that means, wait, hold on, let me look it up. Okay, so yes, the name of this color is kintsugi, which means golden joinery, and it's the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery, glass, or ceramics using a lacquer mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. Instead of hiding damage, the 600-year-old technique highlights cracks as part of the object's history, embodying the philosophy of wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and resilience. I love that. I love that. So it says the philosophy is, it focuses on embracing flaws, treating breakage as an event in the life of an object rather than the end of its utility. I love that. Listen, let me tell you something. I am a sucker for the history of something. I'm a sucker for deep meaning of something. I will find a deep meaning in something to justify it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a sucker for it. So in learning that and finding out that that's what this means, I thought, hey, I want that, because I have been through a lot. And even though there have been a lot of times where I have meant to be broken, I have put the pieces back together and I am brand new and just as beautiful or even more beautiful than before, because all of my experiences and failures and shortcomings have taught me and built me to be better, right? And I find the beauty in the struggle. Now, I ain't saying that I want to struggle forever. I don't. But I'm going to find the beauty in the struggle to help me be a better person. And even attaining this bag, right? There was that struggle, right? Because in attaining this bag, other things were happening where, no, I did not have the $10,000+ to get this bag. It was not something that I could afford at those times. And that could be discouraging, right? To be able to say out loud, listen, this is not something I can afford right now, right? So yeah, and it was, yeah, I get what I'm saying. The fact that the opportunity came and I wasn't able to seize it, that got me. And even though those opportunities came and left, it wasn't the right time. It really wasn't the right time. And so when the right time came, somehow, some way, this bag was waiting for me. It was waiting for me. And I am not going to question how, but it was, okay? It was. So that is my motivational talk for the moment. So I appreciate for you sticking around and listening to my story time. I know some of you don't want to hear the story time. Y'all just want to see the unboxing. But for those of you who enjoy the story time, thank you so much for listening, because I love story times, okay? If you like this type of content, please like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can know every time I upload a video. I'm really trying to grow this channel. It's something that I do enjoy, talking to all of you, but hey, I need y'all help. I need y'all to talk back to me, okay? For those of you who already subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. For those of you who have not, what are you waiting on? Come join our family so we can continue talking about living life in the middle. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.